ಎಂಡೋಸಲ್ಫಾನ್ ಮತ್ತಿತರ ಕೀಟನಾಶಕಗಳನ್ನು ಏರಿಯಲ್ ಸಿಂಪಡಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಹಾನಿಕಾರಕ ಸಂಗತಿ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಭೂಪಾಲ್ ದುರಂತಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಭೀಕರವಾದಂಥ ದುರಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ನಿರ್ಲಕ್ಷ್ಯ
Endosulfan. Endosulfan is poison. It is toxic, deadly, dangerous. Endosulfan kills. These are perhaps the most frequently heard words in all forms of the media in recent days. But what actually is endosulfan? Why is it considered hazardous? These are some of the questions that most of us do not have an answer to. Endosulfan is an organochlorine insecticide that is being phased out globally. It became infamous due to its alleged acute toxicity, potential for bioaccumulation, and role as an endocrine disruptor. The use of endosulfan has severely damaged the lives of people in many countries, including India, China, Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, West Africa, the United States, Canada, and Brazil. It is being produced on a large scale by several manufacturers, and it is still used extensively in many countries including China and India. Sadly, in our country, the states of Karnataka and Kerala have had the most devastating impact due to the rampant use of endosulfan. It was extensively used in a large area of cashew plantations of these states to control the menace of a pest which was damaging the cashew crops, the tea mosquito bug.
Whenever we address a gathering, one question is being repeatedly asked. When 45,000 tons of endosulfan is being sold in this country, why only in Kerala and in Karnataka this toxicity has been seen? See, endosulfan is a chlorinated hydrocarbon and it is highly water soluble molecule. So they have been spraying it for the last 20 years. from helicopters. Imagine this condition where water soluble chemical is sprayed and the rainfall is about 400 centimeters, all these regions. Naturally, the endosulfan gets soluble in water and straight away it goes to the groundwater table. You find endosulfan in tube wells, open wells, everywhere. And we have tested this material. The samples of waters we have taken to the laboratory and we have seen somewhere about 800 to 900 parts per million also we have seen. In other places, all over the country you get endosulfan in the vegetables. You take a vegetable and make a sabji out of it and eat. Naturally, the endosulfan goes into the intestine. After getting into the intestine, it will go to the bloodstream and blood concentration level is maintained. But within 5 to 6 hours, you see that it goes into kidney and passes into urine because it's a water soluble. So within 24 hours, you can see that the entire endosulfan has passed out and you won't find anything in the blood. Traces will be there anyway. Compare this condition where the entire endosulfan goes out elsewhere in the country. In Kokkada as well as in Padre village of Kasaragod, early in the morning a person drinks water with endosulfan. The blood concentration level increases. By afternoon it goes out in the urine, but meanwhile he drinks 2 more glasses of water in the afternoon. Again blood concentration level maintained. Evening 2 more glasses. So like that, throughout 24 hours, 365 days, the blood concentration level of endosulfan is maintained. And if it is more than 6 months, naturally the first toxicity is seen, that's short-term memory loss. This is what we have seen in the laboratory animals. For 2 years continuously you maintain the same endosulfan in the blood, you will get serious disorders, kidney stones, endocrine disruptions. And all these things we have observed in the lab and it is reported all over the world.
Dakshina Kannada District, around 92 villages of the taluks of Beltangadi, Puttur, Sulya and Bantwala, endosulfan was continuously sprayed for 20 years from 1980 to 2000, destroying hundreds of households, permanently crippling the lives of thousands of villagers. Kokkada is one of the highly affected villages of Beltangadi Taluk in the Dakshina Kannada District. It is situated at a distance of about 280 kilometers from Bangalore and just about 15 kilometers from Dharmasthala.
1980ರಿಂದ 2000 ತನಕ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಗೇರು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ನಿಗಮ ಈ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ 92 ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ, ಬೆಳ್ತಂಗಡಿ, ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಮತ್ತು ಸುಳ್ಯ ತಾಲೂಕಿನ 92 ಗ್ರಾಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಡೋಸಲ್ಫಾನ್ ಮತ್ತಿತರ ಕೀಟನಾಶಕಗಳನ್ನು ಏರಿಯಲ್ ಸಿಂಪಡಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ಪ್ರದೇಶದ ಜನರ ಜೀವನದ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಅಪಾಯಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ.
ಎಂಡೋಸಲ್ಫಾನ್ದೇ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವುದು ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಹಿಂದುಗಡೆ ಬೀಜ ಮರದ ಇದು ಉಂಟು, ಗೇರು ಬೀಜಕ್ಕೆ ಮದ್ದು ಬಿಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಆಗ ಅವರು ಮದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಪಡಣೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದಿದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಲಿಕಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯ ಮೇಲಿನಿಂದಲೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಆಗ ಬಾವಿಗೆ ಸಹ ಅವರ ಮತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ. ಅದರೆಲ್ಲ ವಾಸನೆಯಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ತಲೆ ಸುತ್ತುವುದು. ನಾನು ಆವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಗರ್ಭಿಣಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಗುಣ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ನನಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಾಗಿ ನಡೀಬೇಕು, ಆಚೆ ಈಚೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಆಸೆ ಉಂಟು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮದ್ದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ.
In the state of Karnataka, the Karnataka Cashew Development Corporation, or KCDC, was formed in 1978. Subsequently, cashew plantations were transferred to it by the Karnataka Forest Department. KCDC's objective was to increase the area of cashew cultivation in the state.
ಸಾವಿರದ 1982ರಿಂದ ಅವರು ಸಾಧಾರಣ 94ರ ತನಕ ಈ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೇರು ತೋಟಕ್ಕೆ ಏರಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಜಾಹೀರಾತನ್ನು ಹೊರಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಜಾಹೀರಾತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ನಾವು ಬೇಸರದ ಸಂಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ದನಕರುಗಳನ್ನು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೋಳಿಗಳನ್ನು, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾಡು ಹಕ್ಕಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಕುರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಟಗರುಗಳನ್ನು 10 ದಿನಗಳ ಕಾಲ ನೀವು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಿಡಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ನಾವು ಸಿಂಪಡಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ವಿಷ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಅಪಾಯಕಾರಿ ವಿಷ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು 1982ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಜಾಹೀರಾತು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಆದರೆ, ಇದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಅಪಾಯಕಾರಿ ಅಂತ ವಿಷ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಮೇಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ವಿಷವನ್ನು ಉಣಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ಈ KCDC ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿತನದಿಂದ ವರ್ತಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೃದಯಶೂನ್ಯರಾಗಿ ವರ್ತಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಾಡುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ.
ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಶರತ್ ಅಂತ 20 ವರ್ಷ, ಭಾರತಿ 16 ವರ್ಷ. ಇಬ್ಬರು ಮಲಗಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಖರ್ಚಿಗೆ ಏನು ನಮಗೆ 1,000 ಪಿಂಚಣಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ. ಹೋದರೆ 3 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟ್ರ್ 4 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟ್ರ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಹೆದ್ದಾರಿ, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಹೆದ್ದಾರಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಡ್ ಬರೀ ಕಾಳದಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಇರುವುದು. ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಒಂದು 10-15 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟ್ರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ಒಂದು 50 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟ್ರ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಹೋಗೋದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು, ರೋಡ್ಗೆ ಹೊರಗೆ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಜೀಪ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು. ಅದು ಜೀಪ್ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಹೋಗೋರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ, 1,000 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬೇರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
It was the 6th day after the spraying of Endosulfan we visited that place. The entire village we found during night time there was no mosquito at all. When more and more observation was done, then we again could make out that not even a single ant in the entire village. Imagine the entire atmosphere is green, absolutely green, water everywhere, but there is absolutely no creatures.
Endosulfan is absorbed into the body through stomach, lung and skin. Its toxicity can be divided into 2 types: acute poisoning and chronic poisoning. poisoning or high exposure over a short period of time causes vomiting, respiratory depression, and ultimately results in instant death. Chronic poisoning or slow poisoning over a period of time causes teratogenicity, mutagenicity, impairment in memory, estrogenic hormonal action, endocrine disruption, and decreased immunity, hence leading to death.
See, what you can see in Kasaragod as well as in Kolkata, this toxicity on human beings. Especially what I want to mention about teratogenicity. Child in the mother womb getting deformed. That's how it's defined. As soon as the blood concentration level in a mother increases when she is pregnant, slowly the endosulfan gets into the placental membrane and it will go to the child. And deformity starts over there. This is what a mass scale teratogenicity as seen in Kolkata and other places of Karnataka as well as in Kasaragod. And second part was endocrine disruption. Endocrine disruption is total disturbance of hormonal level in the body. See, male and female hormones like estrogens, progesterone, androgens, they're in the body which decides the secondary sexual characters of male and female. When this gets disturbed, in female especially, menstrual cycle gets disturbed. The entire system gets disturbed, and you will see male characters in females. The moustache and masculine body for the women, delayed menstrual cycles. You see, we have seen even 5 years old child getting menstrual cycles, and usually the menstrual cycle stops in women at the age of 45 to 50. But after 70, we have seen women getting the menstrual cycle back. All these problems have been observed in all the places where they have sprayed for 20 years.
ಆಗ ಕೊಕ್ಕಡ ಪಟ್ಟಣ ನಿಡ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ APJ ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ಕಲಾಂ ರವರು ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಂದಾಯ ಇಲಾಖೆಗೆ ಆದೇಶವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸರ್ವೆ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಕೊಕ್ಕಡದಲ್ಲಿ 251 ಜನ, ಪಟ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ 103 ಜನ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಡ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 75 ಜನ ದೀರ್ಘಕಾಲಿಕ ತೊಂದರೆಯಿಂದ ನರಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ವರದಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. 2005ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಇಷ್ಟು 3 ಗ್ರಾಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 429 ಜನ ನರಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ವರದಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು 2010ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇವಲ 211 ಕುಟುಂಬಗಳಿಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ತಮ್ಮ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಮರೆತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ 300 ಜನ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳು ಈ ಎಂಡೋಸಲ್ಫಾನಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಬರ್ತವೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಸ್ಟಡಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚಿಸ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ದುರಂತದ ವಿಷಯ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 2000ರಲ್ಲಿ ICMRನವರು ಮಣಿಪಾಲ KMC ಮಣಿಪಾಲ್ನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಒಂದು ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಎಂಡೋಸಲ್ಫಾನ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ.
ಈ ಎಂಡೋಸಲ್ಫಾನ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹಾನಿಕಾರಕ, ಜನರ ಮೇಲೆ ದುಷ್ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ ನಂತರ ಕೂಡ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಅದನ್ನು ವ್ಯಾಪಕವಾಗಿ ಸಿಂಪಡಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಈ ಗೇರು ಬೀಜ ಮಂಡಳಿಯಿಂದ. ಗೇರು ಬೀಜ ಮಂಡಳಿಯಿಂದ ಗೇರು ಬೀಜದವ್ರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಂಡಳಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜು, ಯಾವ ಮಾಹಿತಿ, ಯಾವ ಜ್ಞಾನ, ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ಗಳಿಂದ ನನಗೇನು ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವತ್ತು 100 ಜನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, 1000 ಕುಟುಂಬಗಳು ಬೀದಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ತವೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇಡೀ ತಲೆಮಾರು, ಇಡೀ ಆ ಕುಟುಂಬಗಳ ತಲೆಮಾರು ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಶುಶ್ರೂಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲಾಕಬೇಕು, ದುಃಖಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಇವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಸಾಲೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ನಿರ್ಲಕ್ಷ್ಯ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಅತಿಯಾದ ಖಂಡನೀಯ. ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರು ಕಣ್ತೆರೆಯಬೇಕು, ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟಿಸಬೇಕು.
due to the continuous aerial spray of endosulfan in these areas, unusual diseases were reported such as cancer, growth defects, inborn physical abnormalities, mental retardation, epilepsy, infertility, stillbirths, and skin diseases.
Most of the victims of endosulfan disaster are villagers who belong to extremely poor families. The family members find it very difficult to take care of them. There have also been many instances of all the family members being disabled or affected by endosulfan.
You carefully note the action taken by the United States of America. See, somewhere in 1981-82, 113 people died. Within 1 year, they found that endosulfan was responsible for that, and in 1984, within 2 years of this incident, they started the banning process. And that too, 1984, they banned only the use. The manufacturing was not banned. It went on for the next 20 years, stage by step. They say calling it step by step. It's not step by step. Slowly, they started shifting their manufacturing units to India. They manufactured there and sold the product to India, Philippines, and all these third world countries, so-called third world countries. They said, as soon as they found, they said, we don't want poison, but we manufacture poison and we send it to other countries.
ಎಂಡೋಸಲ್ಫಾನ್ ದುರಂತ ಭಾರತದ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಹೀನಾಯವಾದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಜನ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳು ಮೊದಲೇ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದರು, ಇದು ವಿಷ, ಇದು ಮನುಷ್ಯರನ್ನ ಕೊಲ್ಲುತ್ತಿದ್ದು, ಮನುಷ್ಯರನ್ನ ಅಂಗವಿಕಲರನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ಬಳಸಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಆದರೆ ಬದುಕನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಜನರ ಬದುಕನ್ನೇ ನಾಶ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇ ಮುಂದಾಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಭಾಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದುರಂತ. ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಇಂಥ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಭಾಳ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಈ ರಾಸಾಯನಿಕ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು, ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಾಶಕಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಜನ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಲಿ ಬೀಳಬಾರ್ದು. ಏನೋ ಲಾಭ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬೆಳೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆಸೆಗೆ ಇವರು ಬಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದುಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಬಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದ ಕಾರಣನೇ ಇವರು ಬದುಕೇ ಇವತ್ತು ವಿನಾಶದ ಅಂಚಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
ಇನ್ನು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಾನವ ಹಕ್ಕುಗಳ ಆಯೋಗದ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕೇರಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯ ಹೋರಾಟಗಳಾಗ್ತವೋ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋರಾಟಗಳಾಗಿವೆ. ಕೇರಳದವರು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮನವಿಯನ್ನು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಾನವ ಹಕ್ಕುಗಳ ಆಯೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದಾರೋ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಾನವ ಹಕ್ಕುಗಳ ಆಯೋಗ ಕೇರಳಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಪರಿಹಾರವನ್ನು ನೀಡಬೇಕೆಂಬಂಥ ಆದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಮಲತಾಯಿ ಧೋರಣೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಸಂತ್ರಸ್ತರ ನೋವು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಾನವ ಹಕ್ಕುಗಳ ಆಯೋಗದ ಕಣ್ಣು ತೆರೆದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಮನುಷ್ಯರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕಾಡುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ.
Mutagenicity refers to the impact of any molecule on genes. That means genetically there will be a problem. We call it as chromosomal aberrations. The person's gene itself gets spoiled. Now, whenever the radiation took place in Japan, in Ireland, Chernobyl, wherever it happened, those who got exposed, genetically they got affected. So thousands and thousands of people over there, they were examined by the doctors, and when they found that chromosomal aberrations have taken place, they advised the citizens not to have children. We demand similar thing has to be done in India, especially in Kasaragod area of Kerala as well as in Karnataka, that those who are exposed to endosulfan genetically will be tested. We can advise these citizens not to have children.
A daycare center for these victims has been started in Kokkada village. It has been operational from June 2011 in a temporary building. Currently, many victims, including about 25 children and women, are being treated and taken care.
Various activities like regular health checkups, physiotherapy, and also self-help programs like agarbatti packaging are being held in this center.
Now the important question is how we can prevent further damage. Yes, thousands of children are born there. We suggest three things could be done. Number one, all the pregnant women from that area have to be scanned. See, there are very poor people. They don't know what is scanning, first of all. If they come to know also, they can't afford it. Now the government has to spend on behalf of them and they have arranged for scanning. And that too, 19th week of their pregnancy they have to be scanned, because within 1 week, that's before 20th week, they have to be aborted if at all any physical abnormality has been found. Only the doctors can advise them. Who would like to have children like that? So this can be done. If mental retardation is there, I don't think it can be recognized so easily. But the scanning has to be done within 19th week. That's one thing. Second one is, genetically we have to test all those marriageable age boys and girls. And government has to order for some research. Indian Council of Medical Research has to step in and fund these projects. It has to be done. And third thing, what we find, that all that endosulfan which got mixed with soil in these areas have to be biotransferred into non-toxic product. University of California, two universities in South Korea, they have worked on this and they have developed algae. They have to grow this algae in the area which converts endosulfan into endosulfan triol, which is a non-toxic product, and this has to be done, and Indian Council of Agricultural Research has to fund this, and we are requesting Supreme Court and the Karnataka High Court to order these agencies to fund for agricultural research, so that soil, the polluted soil in these areas can be can be cured. I mean, settled.
All pesticides are hazardous by design. They are manufactured with the sole aim of killing, repelling, or inhibiting the growth of specific organisms. Thousands of lives are lost due to pesticide poisonings, and even more number of people suffer from chronic health effects.
See, don't think farmers do not know about it. Farmers know very well that endosulfan is dangerous. Once in Himachal Pradesh, I visited a farm. There, I could find huge vegetables, pumpkins and brinjal and all, huge cauliflower. and very nicely, you could see that they're healthy. And in a corner of that farm, I could see the small tomatoes, the small bindis. I just asked them, why this problem? What this? And you know what they say? They say, वो है market के लिए और ये घर के लिए. What do you mean by that? So that means this not treated with endosulfan, the other one is treated with endosulfan.
Hence, there is a need to look for alternatives to endosulfan. One of those alternatives is organic farming. Increasing number of farmers are turning to organic production methods that utilize a variety of means to control pests naturally and without resorting to chemical pesticides. Organic production has been proven in many instances to maintain or even increase profit margins for producers.
According to me, there is no pesticide, ideal pesticide. Whenever it kills the pest, it also kills the host cells. It also kills the human beings and it also kills the higher animals. It stops it. So you can't find. Only way is go back to organic farming. Before 1961, where these pesticides? For thousands of years, we have Indian farming has been developed. They used to have gomutra and neem, and with all those things, they used to have excellent pesticides. In fact, we have to revive it. Successful experiments have been done in Hyderabad as well as in Nasik. In Nasik, I have seen for grape gardens, they have developed this organic farming. Once in somewhere in 2005 or 2006, 800 crore rupees worth consignment was rejected from Europe, and the farmers, grape farmers were helpless and they were absolutely mad. Then they thought the best thing is to go for farming. Initial stages there were slight difficulty was there, and later on the yield improved, and absolutely now you can see organic farming in grape gardens of Nasik.
Time has come for us to ensure that mistakes like Endosulfan disaster do not occur again anywhere in the country. It is the responsibility of each and every citizen to prevent these kinds of disasters which can destroy our future generations and our country. Now is the time to decide: non-chemical organic farming or the use of chemical pesticides like endosulfan.